And now to the debt ceiling showdown and its impact on America's farmers. There are only 3 weeks to go before the Treasury Department says the United States could face an unprecedented national default unless some sort of compromise is reached. House Republicans are pushing significant spending cuts in exchange for raising the debt ceiling, and some of them target key programs that are crucial to a major farm bill in the works on Capitol Hill. Tom Dempsey explains how this Washington stalemate could leave America's heartland out to dry. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Marky. Yeah, this morning and later today, President Joe Biden will be meeting with key congressional agricultural leaders inside the White House to talk about the Farm Bill. To be clear, the Farm Bill remains a very key lifeline for rural states. But right now, some lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are concerned about proposed cuts to programs tied to the bill, like farm safety net programs. There's also ongoing concerns about these debt ceiling negotiations dragging on and possibly delaying passage of the Farm Bill. To put the importance of the Farm Bill in perspective, it totals $1 trillion, and it sets food and agriculture spending for the next decade. But this morning, Democrats remain concerned about the debt ceiling talks and the impact on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP, which some Republicans also want to expand work requirements for to crack down on spending. Over 80% of the spending in this year's Farm Bill goes to nutrition programs like SNAP. The negotiations over the debt ceiling talks dragging on make some lawmakers worried, as I mentioned, with key agriculture programs set to expire by the end of September if no Farm Bill deal gets reached. On Wednesday, both sides of the aisle spoke about the impact of default on rural America and the importance of finding a deal.
Interest rates on all forms of credit would rise. Most farmers rely on access to credit to finance their operations, while commodity prices would fall dramatically. USDA would likely be unable to issue key direct loans and loan guarantees.
They need the president to work this out with Kevin McCarthy, and we need to focus on reining in our spending.
And as far as debt ceiling talks are concerned, on Friday, President Joe Biden plans to continue talks with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy at the White House. Also, earlier this morning, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen stood by her deadline of June 1st for when the United States could reach its debt limit.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.